Welcome back to Square Off. We're continuing our conversation with Arizona School Superintendent Kathy Hoffman. Okay, I want to shift gears now to look at some very real concerns about the safety of teachers, school administrators, school board members. We see parents and outsiders acting out at school board meetings. And just recently in Arizona, 3 men barged into a principal's office a few weeks ago because one of the men was angry that his son was kept in quarantine because of possible COVID exposure and missed a field trip. The principal, Diane Vargo of Mesquite Elementary in the Vail School District near Tucson, was still shaken when I talked to her the next day. Please listen with me as we put up a soundbite of what she said.
And one of them had these military-grade zip ties in his hand. And they were telling me that they were going to arrest me and my assistant. And I was scared. Times are hard with what we're dealing with right now. All of us, it's challenging. And I want to work with our parents, but the way this man did it with zip ties was just not okay.
You're familiar with this story. You're familiar with this district. You started your career in this district. Vail has been a highly rated school district for many years. What's going on there?
Well, and I've even worked closely with the principal, with Diane in the past, having worked in the Vail School District. It's absolutely horrifying to see these types of threats. And also completely inexcusable to see these types of threats against our school leaders in a time of crisis. I know our community members we're all feeling the fatigue from the pandemic. I know we all want a return to normalcy, especially for our kids. I think, parents are feeling very emotional, fearful, and stressed about making sure their kids can continue to have a normal childhood and have, like she was saying that they were worried about missing the field trip. Of course, we want our kids to be able to go on field trips, but this has completely crossed the line. And we are seeing this across the state in school board meetings. I've tuned into many school board meetings where I've seen the divisiveness, I've seen the attacks. I've spoken with district superintendents and school board members who have said they have personally received threats to letters, emails, and phone calls as well. And to me, this is completely the wrong model for our kids. And we should all be working together to maintain in-person instruction and have stability for our kids rather than working against each other and using misinformation these types of attacks are just inexcusable. And it really devastates me to see it get to this point. And I was glad to hear that Diane and and their community will be pressing charges.
Yeah, the three men are going to be charged with trespassing. Is that charge tough enough for what they did?
Well, I think they should be, personally, I think they should be charged for this threatening assault, which to me goes beyond trespassing, but I'm sure that they worked with their legal counsel to decide what's best.
All right, we have to end it there. Superintendent Kathy Hoffman, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you again for having me.